Good morning again, friends, or maybe good afternoon. We're going to read a story today for lesson 2 or big experience 2. Try to imagine that we're all sitting on our carpet together and you're on your letter and you're sitting crisscross applesauce with your hands in your lap, practicing all those skills that we learned about listening and waiting our turn. And we're going to read this book together today. So imagine in your mind that you're there with me. I'm imagining you here with me too. And I am loving seeing your beautiful faces in my imagination. I miss you, my friends. Today, the book we're going to read is called What Will the Weather Be Like Today? This book was written by Paul Rogers, and the pictures are by Kazuko. So Paul Rogers wrote the words, he's the author, and Kazuko drew the pictures. They're really pretty. I think you're going to enjoy them. What will the weather be like today? Just at the moment when night becomes day, when the stars in the sky begin fading away. You can hear all the birds and the animals say, "What will the weather be like today?" Lots of animals in this book. Watch for them. Will it be windy? This looks like maybe there are mountains. There looks like there's some farmland. There's the sea or the ocean or maybe a lake in the background and houses. Will it be warm? Look at all the fun things to do on a warm day. People are swimming, they're picnicking, the sun is shining in the sky, they're playing games outside, taking walks. This is a wonderful picture. Will there be snow? Oh, this looks like that they are skiing. Maybe they're at a place where you can go ski, like a ski resort, or maybe they're here at Paoli skiing. It's definitely cold. Maybe with the mountains in the background, they're somewhere like Colorado. Or a frost. A frost, if you guys remember, if you've ever woken up in the morning and looked outside and it looks like the grass is frozen, a lot of times you can see white on the grass. That's a frost. Sometimes you see frost on the window where you're inside, but on the outside it looks like a thin layer of maybe ice, and that's where the moisture has gotten really cold and it's frozen. Or a storm. Oh my goodness. Now we had a storm the other night. You guys probably remember, I bet you got in your safe place and the weather was loud and the sky turned gray, but you were safe because your mom and dad and the people that take care of you know where to go when it is a storm, when there is a storm. Definitely notice, let me show you this again. The skies are gray. That means the clouds are very heavy. They're filled with rain and they're letting the rain out. There's streaks of lightning, which means there's going to be loud claps of thunder too. Lots going on in the atmosphere. Be dry, says the lizard, and I won't complain. This picture looks like it's in the desert. Cactus grow in the desert. The sun is very hot. You see how it's beating down on the ground below. And there's a lot of sand and dirt and clay in the desert. And we know certain animals like to live in the desert, like the little lizard. The frog in the bog says perhaps it will rain. A bog is wet, moist, mushy ground Frogs like to live there. You can see there's, it's like down here is where the frog is living. That's probably the bog. Maybe there are some, we call these cattails growing. And you can see that there's some birds flying in the sky. The frog likes it wet in the bog. The white cockatoo likes it steamy and hot. You can see the white cockatoo lives somewhere tropical where the weather stays very warm and wet and steamy. Steamy is if you've ever been in the bathroom with the door shut and someone is just taking a hot shower and the mirror or the glass on your shower door gets all steamy. It's like you can't see out of it. It's covered in something almost white looking. That's steam. We'll do some science experiments later this week and see a little bit of that. The mole doesn't know if it's raining or not. The mole lives underground, so he doesn't know what's going on up here with us on land. He's burrowed way down under there, and he doesn't really care. Oh, I should point him out. See him way down there? Whatever the weather, I work, says the bee. Whatever the weather, the bird has to work, or the bee, excuse me, has to work. He's busy collecting pollen from the flowers. Can you see him down here? Wet, says the duck, is the weather for me. The duck in the pond likes wet weather. Weather, what's that, says the fish in the sea. Do you guys think it rains or snows in the sea? It does not. The weather might change temperature a bit, but it does not snow or rain in the ocean or the sea. The world has awakened, the day has begun. Look at all these different people and animals and things going on in the world. And somewhere it's cloudy and somewhere there's sun. And somewhere the sun and the rain meet to play. Somewhere the sun and the rain meet to play. We know what happens when the sun and the rain meet. And paint a bright rainbow to dress up the day. How is the weather where you are today? There were lots of different weather scenarios in the book we just read. What will the weather be like today? I'd like for you to draw a weather picture or a little weather poster. And you can draw it on any kind of paper that you like. As I mentioned, using recycled paper is a great idea. You can draw what the weather is like today, or you can draw any kind of weather that you like. Draw your favorite kind of weather, or draw some weather that you've had fun in. Maybe you've enjoyed playing in the snow or learning to ski, or maybe you have enjoyed swimming in the ocean in the summer on a hot day. Maybe you enjoy making a big pile of leaves in the fall. You can draw us a picture of whatever kind of weather you like, and we would love to see it so you can share it with us. And maybe if you can put a weather word on there from our weather word wall or weather word sheet that I sent, you can tell us a little bit about the weather that's going on in your picture. But definitely draw a picture. We would love to see it. One other thing I'd like you to do is we're going to review the letter U today before we move on to the letter V tomorrow. And I'm using my recycled paper over here, and I'm going to draw a picture of an umbrella, because everyone say it with me, umbrella, umbrella. Starts with our letter U. So to draw an umbrella, I am going to make a half a circle. I'm going to make a half a circle. I don't think you can see my half a circle. I'm going to make a half a circle, and I made it red, and I'm going to give it some zigzags. Now it looks a little bit like an umbrella. I'm going to draw the handle that I need to hold the umbrella with. And then I'm going to draw something fun underneath. Maybe it's going to be me out playing in the rain. I would love for you to draw something too. Draw an umbrella and draw something under the umbrella for you, okay? So you can get to work doing both of those things. Don't forget to add lots of detail. I'm going to put some grass in my picture. And I'll finish it up and show it to you in a little while. But make sure that you do those two art projects when you have time. And we will maybe share those when we can. And you can also listen. I gave your parents a link to Jack Hartman's video for letter U to review the letter U sound. I'll see you soon. Oh, I forgot to mention, we're wearing pajamas today. Tuesday, the Spirit Day Challenge is Pajama Day. And since school officially starts on Tuesday, I'm wearing my Tuesday pajamas. I can't wait to see yours. And we may be getting together on a little meeting Wednesday where we can all see each other. And we'll wear something fun for that too. Have a good day. Bye.